Okay, more silly wizards, or more golem. Double-edged sword, this card. Us being stuck on 6 mana forever was a little frustrating. I mean, we had enough value that it didn't matter with the helm plus the creatures. And I could have cycled cards out of hand for more mana, but we're going to draw mana sooner or later. Maybe there's an argument for that. I don't know what I would have tossed. I had removal in hand and valuable creatures. It's kind of what you want to have in hand. Yeah, but I don't think I would have given him the benefit of the doubt of having +2/+2 to all of his creatures and +4/+4 to an unblocked creature. No, thanks. Purple Platypus. Appreciate it. All right, as my opponent figures out whether or not he's alive, I'm going to grab water. Back in a second. All right. Hand's fine. We have 3 cards. We have 3 lands, both colors. We have 3 drops. This is about what you want in draft. You definitely keep this hand 100% of the time. You get blown out sometimes with a hand like this by your opponent having a 1, 2, 3, and then 2 spells on 4 or removal and a card on 4, and you're going second. But you can't toss a hand like this. You're not going to get on average better hands than this. This is Magic Duels. This is Magic Arena, which is the newest client, the one that Wizards is putting $1 billion into. All right, so this is just a jank card. I mean, every once in a great while you see this actually accelerate a legendary saga, but for the red sagas, both of them are kind of bad, and this one does help a little bit. The second one, yeah, this is just some fucking, again, all to the face aggro deck every time thing. Feels kind of bad. All right, he's tapped out. I'm gonna kill Atlas. If I hadn't drawn that card, it was Howling Golem into blocking, but getting Atlas out is good. At 4 mana, if I draw a 5th land, I have an actually interesting play. It's do I Journey Mage first into no blocks to set up for Fire Fist next turn? I did just draw a land. I will do that. Taking 2 more to do that. No, we wouldn't do it on Journey Mage, chat. We'd do it on Fire Fist Adept. There's no way that I would Helm of Host Journey Mage over Fire Fist Adept. Would you like to kill all of their creatures as they come into the board? Is Adel as a girl? I can't even tell. Maybe? Very androgynous. Androgynous. Divination into divination. That's one way to recover from a bit of a mulligan, right? Okay. Cloud Reader Sphinx. Probably gonna Fiery Fist that. Or Fiery Intervention that, excuse me. I keep a 2-land on the draw. I do sometimes. I don't always. It depends on the rest of the cards in my hand, Darl. And it depends on what color mana I have in my hand versus in the cards I need to play. So I keep two drops on the draw when I have cards that are activatable on 2 and or very powerful on 3, like Skittering Surveyor, for example, is probably something I'd keep on a 2-lander with 2 on the draw. On the play, rather. You saying play or draw? You said play, right? Or on the draw? On the draw, I'd keep it almost all the time. Depends what the rest of my hand is. Basically, the decision you're making is, can I survive on this hand if I miss land once or twice? And if the answer is, yeah, if I miss land once or twice, I'm still okay, then I probably keep it. I would like a turn to get my helm set up, but seems good enough. Very powerful card so far, minus that Raider. The Raider should just be for curve, but Divination, Atlas, Cloud Reader are all very, very powerful cards. Still going fucking face too. Ah, this could be a blocker, I guess. It is a blocker. Left 3 mana open after fixing the top of his deck. That's Wizard's Retort mana. Well, let's make him make his decisions first. He's feeling pressured, clearly. He can 2-point syncopate with that. Could also be Wizard's Retort. I'll play around the syncopate. And I'm definitely playing around Wizard's Retort by playing this one as opposed to... I guess the other thing I could have done is Howling Golem. So it was Wizard's Retort. Cool. Then we'll get Helm in a minute. Divination number 3. Uh-oh. Guys drafted a lot of divinations. It's really bad for me. I mean, it's hurting him tempo-wise. He opened up with the heavy tempo and has since stopped. He's only left 2 mana open. I'm going to develop Helm this turn. Let's get in for combat damage, see if it changes their mind. If he kills my creature during combat, for example, like with a Ship and Fire or something. That I can live with. Now, he's playing blue-red, so he could easily have Fight with Fire. Or not Fight with Fire, the other one. Fiery Intervention that kills artifacts. This type of card you'd run in a deck like that, for sure. Two 2/2s count as heavy tempo. He opened up with a 2/2 into a 2/2 flying haste creature into a flyer, and then is playing Overseer. That looks like a heavy tempo deck to me. This card is super high tempo. I'm so glad I could kill that on 3. Oh, it still copies the base card, so I don't give a shit. The fact that there's a deep freeze on top of it doesn't actually change anything. Okay, let's... This is interesting. I'm gonna develop Jousting Lance here. If he syncopates, so I can play around syncopate by playing it first, but if he syncopates it, I think I'm still equipping Helm rather. So I guess let's do this. All right. Looks pretty good. Which archetypes do you like a Dominaria draft? Pretty much everything except white-green. And this draft, I think, is really good. So I guess I'm told this is called layering, so I can try to look really smart and be like, ah, a man who doesn't understand layering. But I don't know that I understand layering. I just know from having experienced it that the clone things, or at least this clone, clones the basic card. So he's got a Varix, which is annoying, I guess. I mean, it's a great card, another high quality card in his deck. He's got 2 mana open. Can only attack with 2 3/3s. I'm at 4. I'm gonna equip up my Jousting Lance and force him to block. Because I don't trust this. I don't like being at 12 when he's thrown a bunch of haste creatures. Kill the token over the real one. I don't think blue-red has any sort of recursion. It does have bounce back, though. I lied. Versus blue-red, he might be able to bounce it to his hand and recast it. So let's kill the front one. You do it differently. Versus black, you kill the token. So it not to put the creature back in the graveyard to allow him to recast. Okay, I'll run out another attacker. Alright. And I'm a little bit less... I mean, he can still fight with fire, kill me, right? From 12. So if he gets to swing with this and fight for fire, I'm still dead. But I don't think there was a way I could get more damage in last turn. And I'm less dead to something like double run amok or run amok and, I don't know, and any other combat trick. Run amok and fervent strike. So he does steal one of my creatures here. So this probably was lethal prior to this. With the fucking another overseer. Oh, he thinks he's getting the helm again. So that's the second player who's made that mistake today. And we learned that it didn't happen. So he doesn't get shit from that. So I just take 4 and I'm fine. I mean, I just need to not die here. So we absolutely block. We don't give him a draw. Maybe I should have gang blocked around the run amok just to prevent the trample. I think I'd have to have done math there. All right, so it was close. I'm really glad we equipped the lance before attacking last turn. If we just sat back and waited, they would have had 8 in the air. We would have had 2 token. I think it would have been a closer game. So. Okay. Pleased with how this is going right now. Why didn't Helm copy? Because he doesn't gain ownership of the equipment. It's still mine. So the trigger only happens on my combat phase and only triggers for me. Just because he owns the creature doesn't mean he owns the equipment. In the same way that I don't own his deep freeze, even though his deep freeze is played on my guy. It's the same deal. I guess control is the right word, not own. This is a bad hand. I've got a little bit of removal early. I can still get blown up by like Denitha early. We don't have our 2 colors. But again, am I going to get a better hand mulliganing? I have 3 lands. I will draw into playable things. Opponent's going all the way down, opponent. 5's not good enough. Go to 4. Okay. Yeah, it's too early for Helm. Helm is strong, but you don't want it like turn 3. Yeah, we haven't played Aerial yet. Might happen at some point. So you took control of the creature on my turn, you get the token? No. He never gets the token. He has to take control of the helm, not take control of the creature. I think even if he took the control of the creature on my turn, I think helm still spawns me the token. I'd have to read it. The beginning of combat on my turn, create a token that's a copy of the equipped creature. Yep. This is interesting that he didn't attack, so he's presumably blocking. And he's probably blocking with Adamant Will. Because that's the only thing that keeps him alive through first strike. So I'm going to attack. I need another mana for this. No. I'm going to attack. He's going to block an Adamant Will, and I'm going to cast down in response. Uh-huh. Sure. Charge. Well, what were you going to do if I equip my lance? All right, you're a 2/2. Now what? Oh, you're a double combat trigging. You should have said something. That, by the way, still traded. So I don't know what his plan was, because that's still traded. That made him a 3/2 first striker. Lance gives me first strike. What it was is my opponent doesn't know what Lance does. So I just played around my opponent's Adamant Will, because my opponent doesn't know what his cards do. Feels bad. This is the old poker game, right? You can't beat people who don't know what they're doing, that don't know what's happening in the game. And if he's playing that many combat tricks, I want to be attacking him as much as I want to be blocking, right? If he's running this Fervent Strike charge, that means there's gonna be run amucks. I don't really want to be racing, but I also don't want to be setting up in a position where I'm hoping to trade. Blech. Sure. Come on, red land. Fuck me. Getting land screwed. Could still lose to this, chat. Like, he made terrible plays so far, but I could still lose to this. I have no other creatures. I have nothing to do with my mana this turn. Could develop Helm on an empty board, or I could just run out Skin Witch. Feels kind of bad. I still don't want to be attacking him, or still don't want to be blocking, because the rest of his hand is going to be run amok. Someone is drafting Fervent Strikes and Charge, and using them that aggressively, has a billion in their deck. No attacks. As I said, I can't read what my opponent's doing. My opponent doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. Another black mana. That's special. I kind of want to just move the Jousting Lance to the Skin Witch, but I'm going to run out Helm. This is our white mana for Ariel.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Thank you, Saib 1995. Welcome. Okay. Do we play around another charge? Let's play around another charge. Another swamp.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Stabby 42. Welcome. Thanks. It was another combat trick. Okay. And another 2/2. Hey, red mana. Feels good. Maybe I should have killed the Wizard Enabler. Chose to kill the one that pumps off legendaries. Oh no, we're in a position where I just want to stabilize the board as soon as possible. So no Urgros. Okay, Lyra. Sure. Another red mana. It's not even bad. What do we have? 7 mana. So it's 5 and just call it a day. He's tapped out. It's a good time to kill Lyra. Especially for a guy running that many combat tricks. Okay. I would love to Helm my Fire Fist Adept, but we can't let Lyra swing. Can't let it happen. Would have been worth keeping the damage, taking the damage, and keeping Ballad alive for Helm. Probably not, since I was playing around dying combat trick wise. Like again, like opponent makes weird plays. He doesn't attack on some turn, then attacks with everything on the next turn, despite only drawing a non-AoE pump spell and running charge main deck. All right, what do we have here? We have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Garna's 5. Could Journey Mage first into Garna, but I want to bait the Vicious Offering the Partic Wanderer. Can Vicious Offering Partic Wanderer this turn, so play around a pump trick. Seems pretty good. Then block with Skin Witch, let it die. Fire Fist, let it die, and then Garna to get them both back. Seems pretty damn good. So let's do that. Could also Urgros here. Could also just equip here and start pinging off his stuff. That might be better than the Garna play. Alright, we'll do that instead. Okay. He needed to attack last turn with the Raider to start killing off the to make me trade for the Adept or take damage, because it's never getting better from here. Every single turn I get bigger and bigger now. Anything I would do differently here? I'm gonna kill the Fire Elemental. Go to combat. I'm gonna attack with one of the tokens. I don't want to put that one at risk. Okay. All right. Journey Mage to increase damage. Don't need to. They count the number of existing. They count themselves in the existing. So it was gonna be Urgaros after that. Was the play after that? All right. Thus ends the sponsored part of the stream. You could probably tell the difference. Oh wait, no difference whatsoever. Let me just rechange my title. Thanks for being part of the viewer count for that, guys. I appreciate that. We're going to just keep playing. I'm not going anywhere. Nothing changes. I just need to announce when I'm being sponsored versus not sponsored. So, 2 seconds. All right. And... okay. What were we sponsored about? They're called Twitch bounties. Basically, it promotes specific games on Twitch, and one of the ones that's being promoted is Arena, which is great. Short sponsor is an hour. All right, right back. All right, this hand is not very keepable. I mean, so we have Skin Witch as a blocker on 2. We've got Fight with Fire as removal on 3. Then we have Thallid on a 4th mana. This is a really close keep. Ariel's a dead card, and Garna's not playable till much later. It's close. It's a close keep. I'm going to keep. It's close, though. It's tough to say, because Quick Draft, the meta is much more aggro than the actual Dominaria meta is. If you play Dominaria like best of 3s, they're grindy games. It's a slow, grindy format with a ton of value cards in there. So we'll see. You say get mana screwed, but again, the odds of drawing a land of any color in a deck of 17 with 2 in hand by turn 3 is 85%. 85% of the time I hit my land by 3. And I'm okay with that hand if I hit my land by 3. Uh-oh. Skin Witch standoff. Right, well, let's hit our next land. We have Fight with Fire to protect against something particularly threatening. Let's hope we get somewhere. Menace Rue or Flood mitigated by some ways with the latest additions? I don't think so. I could kill that. Scarred is a decent little grizzly bear. I'm alright casting it down, I think. Could wait. I get blown up by Adamant Will is the combat trick that beats cast down. But if he wants to suit it up with like a dub, and people love dubbing unicorns, so I guess I'll wait. I could even block. Just let him gain 2 and do it end of turn. Well, Planeswalker on 4 changes everything. Now I'm in serious trouble.
Our actions determine the course of history.
You notice what happened? He played a Planeswalker. He played a bomb card. What do I want to give him? I don't want to fucking give him either of those things. Certainly don't want to give him a playable creature. This card is relevant. I mean, that's a 6 mana basically. There's no good option for that. Alright. Oh, he's attacking like a fucking crazy person. Why is he attacking? He's just like, I don't care about the Skin Witch damage to Karn. I might as well gain 2 life. Sure. Am I playing Quick Draft because I like it better? No, I'm playing Quick Draft because Quick Draft does Dominaria right now and Competitive Draft does not. Competitive Draft is only Ravnica right now. So we drew a tap land. I can't go through his board. I mean, I can get in for 1. I can cast down a fucking Skin Witch and get in for 1. I think I should have cast down last turn on the Messy Unicorn at the end of turn after blocks. I was hoping to develop my mana this turn, but well. So we're fucked. He's just gonna draw 2 a turn for the rest of time. He's already played his land drop this turn. Even Sentry is annoying. We have a wizard in play. 1 more land, we actually start getting somewhere. So just try to stall the board, I guess. He does have a fungal infection. It's interesting. Went off a little half-cocked on that. Wasn't actually planning on doing that. Planning on doing that end step. That fucks up my wizard play. And I know he has it too. He just didn't do it last turn. Wonder what his reasoning was. Alright, so we'll Garna. There's a misplay there. I actually thought it was end step for some reason. It's mid attack, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this at end step, kill his dude. 6. Alright, so Garna just dies. Feels kind of bad too. Needed my ETB for that. No, that was a misplay on my part though. So presumably he's gonna kill this. So let me declare blockers first. No. Yeah, it's definitely a lost chat. Well, he lets me declare blockers first. Not really sure why. Gave him priority and everything. Such a big deal not having the Fire Fist right now, or the 1/1, the 1/3. Yeah. I don't know what I need. I need some really good luck. He needs to get a bunch of fucking lands on the +1s. And oh man, he's gonna cast Historics to recur. What is it? 2 drops? Okay. He's out of mana right now. Two lifelinker or 2/2 gets bigger. That one can be recurred as well. Not hitting lands either, which means the fight with fire play be a little bit stronger. Thank God there's no ult on Karn, but I don't know. I'm not sure what happens when you're land screwed and then opponent drops a planeswalker on you in 4. Or rather, I'm pretty sure I know what happens. Char. Do I just have to fight with fire it right now? There's no 2 drops in the graveyard. Oh, it's 3 or less. Any card or target creature? Okay. It's a flyer, I guess. Start cycling, looking for land. I'm gonna get land sooner or later. Do I have sooner or later when he's drawing 2 to my 1? What do I cycle though, chat? Am I throwing out things like Omnivores? They're really powerful. Deathbloom Thalids. I mean, I'm losing a value game to a Planeswalker. No, I'm not showing out Aerial. No, I'm not throwing out Chronicler. Chronicler kills, I'm going to kill Tishar. And then recur fight with fire. Again, I'm losing a value game. I don't want to throw out value cards. I didn't want to throw out the fucking Thallid, except I need mana to actually do these things.
Good choice.
I don't want to give him either of these. I guess I give him the Paladin. It's another card. Slows him down, but he's got tons of mana. He's going to have even more. Wants to protect a card that he actually cares about. Ariel's a dead card and I'm behind. Not in the way you think I'm behind, though. It's not like I'm being out-tempoed right now. I'm being out-valued. So throwing out a value card doesn't get me anywhere. I'm not at lack of value in my hand. I'm at a lack of mana. Like, it's not like I don't have another body to put on the board. In which case, yeah, you chuck out Ariel. Now, granted, he's now drawing 2 per turn, and I can't draw fucking lands, so... There's that. Any risk of him decking himself? He's at 13. I guess it's a possibility. But it seems pretty unlikely. I don't know if Helm is good enough, chat. We'll see. He's got a candle to interact, right? So if I cast Helm, that's one of my turns. I equip Helm, he in response kills the creature. That's another of my turns. Meanwhile, he's drawing 2 per turn during that. Seems not great for me.
A curious choice.
Start producing flyers with Karn. Can he? What flyers do you think he's producing with Karn? He's down to 6 cards in deck. I'm gonna get shot for 6 this turn, 2 off to Shar, plus the synergies here, and he's gonna overrun me, I guess is what's gonna happen. Oh, it's on Tishar, that's wrong. Why the fuck would you put that on Tishar? Two mana off fight with fire. I mean, I guess that represents 2 damage per turn. He has Yargle as another guy to bring back that does another 4 to me. And it's an attacker. 7 ground attackers removes one of my blockers. We're very close to dead right now. I don't have a choice about this. I gotta fight with fire and fight with fire the 4 dude. It's not Tishar, as annoying as Tishar is right now. Okay. It's got another stupid... The fact these Cabal Paladins are doing anything is so frustrating.
What was lost is now returned.
5 cards on the Yargle. So I go down to 2 this turn. Can he overrun? Let's do math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. I have 6 blockers. You can't overrun. Oh, wait, why does it pump? Wait. Why is it 4 right now? Oh, because Arvid gives it +2, of course. Well, there's that. We lost to Karn. I think the rest of his deck was very, very beatable. I think any other time that it's not Karn on 4. I think the combos in his deck that are scary are him endlessly recurring things with Tashar, which we have answers to, and Karn. Boo. All right, we went 6 with it. Not where I was hoping to go. I was hoping to get 7 with that, but that's still decent.